Okay, cool. Another week. Not a ton to report. Screwed up again this week and missed making a video yesterday. Kind of sweaty, I just went running. So rather than being a Friday morning, it's Saturday night. I don't have a ton. I'm in San Diego now. I love San Diego. This place is fucking great. It's a fun place. I just went for like a 5 mile run at the beach, which is cool. Haven't gone running in a long time, so it's nice to know that I can still run a distance. I don't know, man. Mornings have been tough lately. I don't know, kind of that depressing kind of morning thing going on. Worked a bunch this week. Had a cool day Wednesday. I went to meet with somebody from this mental health activism organization and ended up spending a whole day at the American Psychiatric Association convention in San Diego, and mostly the conversation was about forced hospitalization, or as they call it, involuntary committal. Yeah, it's a sensitive subject, the idea of locking people up against their will, right? I'm sure that there's a lot of people watching this video. Well, there's probably not a lot of people watching this video, but of the people watching this video, there's probably a lot of them that have been locked up against their will. That sucks. And I'm like dead set against it, but I also try to figure out, well, what could be done instead? What are the other options? What do we do to help people in a respectful way that doesn't use force? Or at least if it does, somehow uses it in like the most loving way possible, Sometimes I wonder if maybe it's not such a bad thing to force people, if maybe just my exposure to it has been horrible in the situations where I've been involuntarily committed, like fucking 5 times. So I got that going on. No medication changes. Like I said, still struggle in the morning, kind of trouble getting up. I haven't been writing in the morning. I know for a little while I started writing first thing every morning. And that was kind of helping because it gave me like something exciting to do the first thing I did. I think I mentioned last week that I realized that my comedy material about mental health kind of sucks. I realized that like that's a gap or something I've been ignoring, or I mean, if I look, I have this like 30, 40 page Word document full of material, and I'm trying to like craft it into something coherent, like a start to finish complete show. And the mental health section has lots of ramblings without much joke. There's like long sections of like storytelling or stuff. That's the one kind of weak spot. And it looks like next month I'm going to get a chance to perform a stand-up show for a mental health group, like the Oregon State Fair, which I guess is a pretty big deal. Keep my fingers crossed. Believe this or not, Patch Adams was supposed to be there to do a talk or to tell some jokes or something, and he won't be. And so old Flim Janery is going to fill in for Patch Adams. At least that's the way it looks. I might check back in a week and it's changed. But there's a lot of pressure, but it's also good. It forces me to put together my material into something that's complete and coherent. I'm sorry I keep fidgeting, but I'm like sitting in an uncomfortable position. Okay. Yeah. Dealing with this lawsuit next week. Yeah, so before my next video, I will have gone to do depositions, which is, I guess, where the opposing lawyer sits you down and asks you a shitload of questions, hoping that you fuck up and say something wrong to make yourself look bad. So I have that going on next week. I don't know. Unschooling websites coming along. I actually feel like we're getting somewhere that is fucking cool. Not just, oh, a chat room and a forum, but like it's starting to turn into something. They haven't farted on video yet, huh? Well, there you go. That's a good way to end this one. Good fart.